there are three things that I've learned to do this with. And one that Lyle has talked a lot about is living under God's grace. Another is to embrace God's love for me. And the other is to remember that He's in control. So let's start with the first one, God's grace. I want to give a couple examples of younger Samuel looking to future Samuel. It's a bit confusing, but I'll give it a couple examples. Samuel in grade 11 and grade 12, or sorry, grade 11 and grade 10, looking to grade 12 and being anxious about all the courses and all the scholarships I need to get and need to make them grades so I can get into a good school. And then grade 12 Samuel looking, oh, I've got to graduate now, I've got to leave home. And then Samuel that's been out of home for a year, oh, now I've got to go to university and I've got to do all these difficult courses to get into another good school and another competitive program. And in those times, it can looking forward, it looks overwhelming. It looks at times even impossible. But also looking back, every time the bridge comes, God is there with me, and He is the grace for me to do what I need to do in that time. So I've learned it's pointless to look forward to a challenge and worry about it. Because yeah, I can't do it now. I don't have to do it now. God will give me the grace to do what I need to do when I need to do it. I want to quote from 2 Chronicles chapter 12, where Paul is talking about the thorn in his flesh, and he's asked God to remove this thorn in his flesh. And then in verse 9, this is what Paul says the Lord said to him. Each time he said, "My grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. So now I'm glad to boast about my weakness, so that the power of Christ can work through me." So how